welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kinds of book content such as reading wrap-ups and reading vlogs. And if you do enjoy that kind of content, then please give this video a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, please follow my social medias that are linked in the description. And without further ado, let's just get on with this video because it's going to be a good vlog, I hope. So let's go. We are here with a video I'm really excited to do. Originally it was going to be reading thrillers for two thrillers for a week. I don't want to do that. I'm not a thriller girly, and I know if I do two in a row I'm going to get put in a slump, and I can't do that. I don't want to do that at all. So I decided to mix it up. It is going to be reading Halloween vibes books, so like books that you'd kind of read around Halloween, like genres, like not all just genres because there is a romance in it as far as I'm aware. But like I've got one thriller in this, and I've got like I think it's a fantasy witchy book, and I think it's like a romance Halloween-y book. So 3 books that are kind of like giving Halloween vibes to me, to kind of get me in that feel, because I'm trying my hardest not to watch my Halloween films yet because we're in September, not October. First of all, I do want to apologise if you're watching this and I sneeze or anything. I've got a really bad cold right now, and God, this cold has been the life of me this weekend. Anyway, first of all, wear my Ellen Catherine and Literature Stitches jumper. Love it so much. Anyway, the books that I am going to be reading for this video, the first one is a thriller, and like I said, it is The Housemaid's Secret. This is the second book in the Housemaid series. I read the first one last year for Halloween, my Halloween special. Halloween video that came out when I read the first book, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything spectacular, but again, I'm not a thriller girl, so I don't really know what to expect. I expected a lot more like jump scares, and it didn't give me or like more like fear, and I didn't have that fear. Like I was just like, oh. And then I remember spending a whole morning just getting to the last half because I needed to know. I actually did start this last night. I am on chapter 4, and then I've got The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling. This book is witchy vibes from what I'm getting. It says here, the TikTok sensation The Ex-Hex is a spellbinding rom-com with a twist. Think practical magic in Gilmore Girls Stars Hollow. I'm very excited to read that book, and it's been on my radar for ages. Loads of people I know have said they loved it. And then the last book for this video, it is actually a short book. It's like 246 pages, so it shouldn't take that long to get through, but it's called Spookily Yours, Witches of the Pleasant Grove. This is the first book in the series, actually, apparently. This is a spicy open-door Halloween-themed novel about a witch and a demon who falls in love. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know nothing about it, but I thought it would be really interesting to read it. So follow along this next couple of weeks, week or two. We'll be reading this video, reading these books, and I'm going to go because my cold is clearly making me a brain fog that I actually can't think of what to say. Because I'm feeling slightly better, I'm going to redo the clip I had just done. Well, yeah. I'm on chapter 5 of The Housemaid's Secret, and currently I don't want to say I know what's going to happen, but I feel like I know what's going to happen. Just on like the few chapters I've had, especially the last chapter. Because I feel like it's kind of similar vibes to what the first book had. Now, I might be wrong, and this might switch. This is one thing about thrillers, is it does throw me around. I've only read one thriller, and it was The Housemaid. I'm not a thriller girl. I don't know much about thrillers, but literally gonna sit here. I've got some Animal Crossing Cozy Fall Calf like jazz ads on. I've just woken up from my nap, so I feel slightly better. But my Kindle says I have about 3 hours to read this book, so I think I'm just gonna sit and binge it. Because I'm just so intrigued with what's going to happen, and I think I don't want to wait a week or like, get to it in a couple of days. I just want to sit and binge it for like a few hours so that I can just read this and then read the next book of this video, because I'm thoroughly enjoying this already. There's just so much that's happened in the last like 20, like how many chapters am I on? What chapter? I'm on chapter 18. And so much has happened within this time, so I'm just going to sit here, have this music on in the background, read the book, and I'll give you my thoughts going through it. I feel like there's a lot going through. Also, I'm cuddling Stitch at the moment. Please just ignore me. I've got a Stitch teddy bear here. There's a lot going on at the moment in the book. We've got the Garricks, who are the family who she's working for, who I predominantly think something's going to happen between them. But then you've got this guy who is also like I don't say stalker. I'm just intrigued to see what's going to happen because I feel like it could be anyone, and I'm like, okay, I don't know. And like, whilst she's also got this really nice boyfriend, and he doesn't know anything about her past, so I'm like, oh god. Yeah, I'll give you an update. I don't know how much I'm going to update you through this video. I feel like I'm just going to read it and then give you like a wrap up and go, oh, I finished. Because I just want to know. Excuse me. Okay, we made it to part 2 of Housemaid's Secret, which is 61% of the way through the book. No, I can't tell you. I feel sick. I'm ill. No, not literally feeling sick from it, but it's just I can't actually tell you. Everything I thought was gonna happen just didn't happen. Okay. Oh my god. I actually can't believe in a day I've actually finished a book. Like literally. I only read 3 chapters in the prologue yesterday and then I read the rest today, but I finished The Housemaid's Secret within a day, less than 24 hours. Oh my god. I don't have words to say. There is so much thoughts I have on this book, like so many thoughts. Compared to the first one, the first book you had like 3, apart from Millie you had the main guy and the main woman, I cannot remember their names for the life of me, and then you had the like housekeeper guy on the outside as well, and that was it, who was involved. So that was like 4 people, including Millie. In this book you have so many people like involved in the story, and it's just twists and turns everywhere, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not expect half of this plot twist at all. I did not expect it, but I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I'm not saying I'm a thriller girly, like literally this is the second thriller book I've ever read in my life, but I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed the ending of this book. There was an epilogue and it started, it was all very romantic, and I was like, I don't care about the romance and an epilogue in a thriller book, sorry. If I wanted to have a romantic epilogue, I'd read a romance. I think I'm going to give it a 4.25 stars. I think I can't give it a 5, but I can give it more than a 4. Hello, okay, I'm gonna talk quickly back about The Housemaid's Secret because I ended it and was like, it's a 4.25 stars. My rating has changed overnight. Many reasons. I did enjoy it, I'm not saying I didn't, but there was times where I was like, and I really thought about it overnight, I was like, oh wait, like the reasoning to why was so stupid, and I'm like, what? Like there was not a it wasn't a good reason to, like, if it was the reason that you were led to believe, that would have been a good reason, but what she did was just not, and she kind of just used abuse as a way to get out of something or get something done, even though it's stupid. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't understand. Like, don't use the excuse of abuse just to do something, no? I don't know. I just wouldn't say I didn't hate it. I just think the twists, it was actually kind of stupid. The main reason. And there was a character that I thought, you know, would have been used a lot more in the book. He was used for like a chapter and then was gone. Like, what would have made more fun and more twists is if a specific character came in and actually was, because you literally have this character who is tailgating Millie throughout the book and like stalking her and being like a bodyguard, but wouldn't that have been a good idea to use him as a reasoning? Because you would think okay, maybe people suspect it, but it would be more fun then and more exciting if he was the one who was doing. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I don't know. I wouldn't say I didn't love it. I actually did enjoy it, and it was good, easy binge. I'm lowering my rating to a 3-star because I just didn't think it wasn't like, as I think in the heat of the moment, because when I was ill and I binged it, I was like, oh, it's so good, and then I gave myself time to think about it, and I was like, I don't think it was as good. Like, it was still good, and for a thriller, for me, I think it's pretty good, like, a good rating. I just think, thinking about it and thinking of the reasonings, I'm just like, not sure. Anyway, I then picked up I've started the X-Hex by Erin Sterling. I am on chapter 6, I'm 17% of the way through. To be fair, I've only read 5 chapters and a prologue. So I'm still learning about it. We've got Reese, we've got Vivi. Reese broke Vivi's heart, and at the beginning she's just cursing him. And we're now like 9 years later, seeing what unfolds. I can't say much has happened. It feels very slow at the moment. For 17%, it feels quite slow. I don't know like any big plot twists. I thought the beginning was fast. I thinking, and then it just kind of went to like kind of feels just a bit slow and steady. Okay, I'm going to quickly talk this morning. I've got a bit of time meaning 5 minutes. I'm not going to talk for 5 minutes. Just about the X-Hex. My Kindle is in my little sleeve in my bag, so I'm not going to get it out. But I just wanted to quickly talk about it because I don't know if anyone else has found this when they've read this book, but I just find it really slow. I'm nearly 30% of the way through, and slight things have just about picked up, but I feel like it's just very slow into what it is. I don't know if it's just me. I was watching Gilmore Girls yesterday because I honestly miss Gilmore Girls. I was like, I need to watch it. I need my fix. Even though I meant to be watching Emily in Paris right now to actually watch season 4, but I just needed my fix of Gilmore Girls last night, so I had my fix and I was quite happy with it. But I honestly really feel that this book is just very, very slow, and it's like it's taken me a moment to even like I understand what's going on, and things are slowly actually like, what's the word, coming out, not even coming out, but I know what I'm thinking of, but like I just can't think of it right now. But it's just very slow, and I'm feeling a bit like I'm not going to do enough because I do really want to read it and I do want to see what happens, but I just feel like for the first 30% like not much has happened. Hello, okay, it's a little bit later, it's 9:30, and I have made the decision to, for now, DNF the X-Hex. I'm hoping, and I will still put it down as I've read it on my Goodreads because I've read half of the book. I'm hoping that I might pick it up at the end of this video, and it might just be that I'm feeling a bit slumpy. I'm hoping I'm not feeling slumpy, but I'm hoping that I will pick it up before the end of this video. But for now, I think I'm going to take a break and move on to Spookily Yours because I feel like that might just help the situation, and then move back onto the X-Hex before this video ends if I'm really feeling like it. I'm not sure. I really just don't feel like I just feel like it's I feel like the X-Hex is quite slow for me, and I don't like, it just doesn't feel like there's anything there. It just feels a bit like there's some kind of curse and like over a boy, and yeah, it's just not giving me what I wanted from the book. Okay, I'm like 10% of the way through Spookly Yours so far, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm finding it quite fun. I'm enjoying it. It's a very easy read, like it's not, so far, like 2 chapters in, I'm not sure how like easy it's gonna be the way, but it just seems very easy, cute, romance, funny. Like we've got a witch and a demon, but he's in the form of a cat, so it's kind of giving, in my head it's giving Princess and the Frog vibes, where like, you know, like it seems like he's cursed as a form of a cat and he needs to be uncursed. So, and it's quite interesting when you're in his point of view, because we just had the first chapter was in her point of view, in Willow's point of view, and his second point of view was in Damien's point of view. Damien is the demon / the cat, and it's quite interesting to see his point of view, and I'm actually quite enjoying it so far, but we're only 10% of the way through. Okay, honestly, I'm actually really enjoying Spookly Yours. I'm 18% of the way through. I'm on page 39, chapter 5, and I'm obsessed, like, already. I'm just finding it really fun and really easy to read, and just really just kind of want to know what's happening, what's going to happen. Hello, okay, we are at the end of this video. My hair is not going well today. I'm really frustrated with it, but we're gonna... However, we have an update for you, and it's the end of this vlog, because I have finished Spookly Yours by Jennifer Chipman. It was a cute little romancy book, romantic Halloween-y vibes book. It was about a witch and a demon. At the beginning of the book, the demon is a cat, and then the cat becomes a demon. He was cursed, and it's just, you're following their story, and it's just so cute. It was very easy. I'm not gonna, because it's a short book, I don't want to give too much away. I'm not going to say much what happens. It was a very short book, and I know there's another book out, and before I even saw who it was about at the end, I kind of figured who it was going to be about. Figured it was going to be about Willow, the witch's sister, and Damien, the demon's brother. So I'm very excited for that one. I'm probably going to read it soon, maybe, potentially, hopefully. But I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's worth like more than 3.5 stars though. I think it's just so cheesy. It's like an easy read you need if you're going into a slump, and you like romance. It's just so easy to read. It was not mind blowing. It wasn't like making me use my brain much to understand. Like I could kind of figure out what was going on. The little plot twist that you spent the whole book going, oh my god, what's going to happen, because it's going to impact his relationship, wasn't actually that dramatic. It wasn't even that big of a deal. Like, it happened, she was pissed, and then suddenly she was all, it went back, I love him, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that clearly, I mean, it's a short book. It's a 220 page book. It isn't like exactly that long, so yeah, it was an easy read. I don't think it was anything worth more than 3.5, and I think 3.5 is still a pretty good rating. I really enjoyed it, and I actually just loved Willow and Damien, and I think it's just really cute. But that means I have read the books for this video. I'm not going to pick up the XX. I just don't want to read it. I decided I've fully DNF'd that book. I'm not going to read it. I'm sorry. Anyone who is an XX stan and loves it, I'm sorry. Don't come for me. I just didn't like it. So that means this video is coming to an end. So we read The Housemaid, which I did originally rate 4 stars, and I dropped it to 3 stars. And then we read The Ex-Hex, which I DNF'd 50% of the way through. And then we read Spookly Yours, which I gave 3.5 stars. So it's been an average reading week. I'm very happy I've done this video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video.